Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Ganganapate Namaha. Shri Sadgurubhyo Namaha. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha. Guru Deva Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurube Namaha. Shri Sadgurubhyo Namaha. Shri Hanumate Namaha. Welcome to Nitya Satsang. Today is the 23rd of December 2024. With the grace of all the sages and of Bhagavan, we're continuing to examine the Mandukya Upanishad, verse number 1, and we're looking at just the Omkar. What is the Omkar? So I want to offer my prostrations to all the great sages and to Bhagavan, residing in the heart of every being. As we stated yesterday, the Omkar is a very powerful sound vibrational mantra. It is a great mantra that allows us to connect with the infinite consciousness, that is Akshara Brahma. The Omkar creates significant shifts in the brain wave patterns. The alpha wave and the theta wave activities are increased, by the Omkar. And these waves are associated with relaxation, reduced anxiety, and heightened state of awareness, as we stated yesterday. Right? So awareness is increased, anxiety is decreased, clarity occurs. It goes on this way. It is a very great alignment. It is an internal alignment because our system is not aligned properly. It is not aligned properly because of the influence primarily of our vasanas. Our vasanas are desires inside that we want the certain kind of experiences from the material world. Up to some level, it's not really a problem, just functionally, interactionally. Yeah, we need food, we need clothing, we need proper temperature and things like that, and whatnot. But beyond that, when we want more and more stimulation, different kinds of stimulation, then the vasanas increase from inside. The vasanas are hidden inside the mind. So they will come up, prop up when the time comes. See, we know this happens all the time, right? It can happen just with very small things even. For example, just buying a new shirt. You don't really need a new shirt, but you go to the mall, go to some store, say, oh, I want that. And now you spend $20, $25, $30, we spend it. We didn't really need it at all. We have so many at home, but still we want something more. So we buy that one because we get some stimulation from that. And then that it stays there. Sometimes it remains unpacked. It stays in the closet somewhere. Maybe we wear it sometime, maybe we wear it one time or twice, and that it goes on. It's okay, that goes on. But and then it can grow and expand. See, each human being is looking for Aananda. Aananda is uninterrupted joy. But the vasanas that are hidden inside the mind, they are having their own force, their own energy. In the Lalita Sahasranam, it is called Vasana Shaktaye Namaha. That the energy inside the vasanas is also coming from God. Because it only has one source. It doesn't have any other source. So the vasanas are pulling the Jivatma. It's taking the Jivatma in thousands of different experiences. And that is what we call the samsar. That is the nature of the material world. So when we start chanting the Omkar, when we say Om, when we speak Om, and then we can say it silently, and then we can say it within. There's many ways of going into that sadhana. When we go into the Omkar Dhyan, and it has a great power to break the vasanas. The vasanas that are hidden and deeply hidden inside the causal body, by the grace of Guru, by the grace of Bhagavan, they are broken. They are pierced through. They are cut through. And so then why should anybody do this? What is the reason behind that? Because if you want to realize that infinite consciousness, that uninterrupted joy, that state of realization that doesn't have any end, if you want to realize that, want to open that dimension, want to go outside the vortex of the Panch Vishayas, then this kind of sadhana is a very important piece of this puzzle. Because when we start doing this sadhana regularly, as I've been mentioning last several days, the regularity is the key. But see, the problem that happens in most sadhaks, at some point, it's like a circle. You come back to the same starting point again. Why is that? Why is it that we come back to the same starting point? That has to do with the deprivation of certain experiences that we haven't had for a long time. For example, let's use a food example. If you haven't had, let's say, an apple pie, you like to eat an apple pie. You said, I'm not going to eat it for a while, or just haven't had it for 6 months. And then you go to the Acme or some store and you see the apple pie and say, oh, you see, this happens to all of us. You haven't had it for a long time. It comes back, I want that thing. Then I want this thing. Then I want this thing. This is called deprivation. When we deprive our mind of something that it has gotten before, it is going to want it again. And sometimes with a lot of force also. The force of desire is such that it wants those old experiences again and again. And if you haven't had them, it could be anything, literally. Doesn't matter which experience. I mean, it could be something like watching something on Netflix. I haven't watched Netflix for 3 months. Oh, let's see what the new shows are. Let's see what this is how Prakriti functions. This is how our mind functions. You see? So to evolve into the Brahman, these things are still part of life. These experiences are there. But there is a rasa that is beyond all of this, and that is the rasa of bhakti. Bhakti ras. When bhakti, upasana, satsanga, adhyatmic jnana, etc., as it begins to expand and increase, these other things decrease, but they don't go away necessarily. They're still there, but they are within the realm of Maya. So we can see that demarcation between the realm of the three gunas of Maya, particularly Rajogun, Tamogun, and then that which is much higher than that. That which is giving us that doorway into Aananda. So if a person wants Aananda, अखंड आनंद, तो इसके लिए अखंड सत्संग की जरूरत है. There's only one solution. If Sachin wants akhand anand, if, big I, big F, if and only if I really want that, तो सत्संग भी अखंड करना चाहिए. Yeah, we do everything in life, but the mind and our vritti goes back again and again, dives back again and again into the swarup of Paramatma, into the adhyatmic chintan, into bhajan kirtan. तो भगवान के साथ वृत्ति हम जोड़ते हैं. This is something which people don't do that much. They do little bit. You'll see even devotees who are going to different temples and they're part of different groups and whatnot. You'll see all that. But the vritti shifts back again. Dives right back into the sansar. It goes right into a circle. So there are very few who set the destination for Aananda. That I want only Aananda. Bhagwan ka hi Aananda chahiye. Very few even set the destination. Out of those who set the destination, very, very few even make any progress in that. Most people fall back. And then out of those who make some progress, extremely rare number actually reach the destination. This is written in the Gita, this whole sequence. I'll show you the verses later on. Why is that? Why is that the case? Why only so few people in the whole world have ever reached this destination of Akhanda Ananda, of Brahmananda? Because we don't want that badly. We want other things. That's what it is. So, but when a bhakta is sadhak truly genuinely wants only Ananda, only God, and does everything. But the destination is set. Then the scriptures open from inside. The Manan Chintan opens from inside. The Satsanga opens from all directions. Amazing things begin to happen once that destination is set. You see, but it doesn't happen instantly. It takes some time. By the grace of God, He sets everything up so you can reach Him. God is not something that we can reach just like that. He has to open the doorway, and He opens that entire doorway for us so we can actually reach Him. Everything begins to shift in life if we truly want that. But it's not easy. Bahunam janmanam ante jnanavanam prapadyate. It takes millions of lifetimes. That's what the Gita is saying. But He's also shown another path. Just see me in everything, and then you come to me. Yomam pashyati sarvatra. See me everywhere, in everything, and you will come to me. So our vritti, our manovritti, our life, this body and everything that is available is utilized to connect with Bhagavan, is utilized in that way. And energy, time, vritti, our internal mechanism is not damaged or wasted in a way where it is trapped inside the sansar. The sansar is an entrapment. The pleasures of the body and of the mind, so many pleasures are there. Those things are very, very temporary, and that is not Ananda. That is some mixed experience from the three gunas of Maya. It seems like Ananda, but it's not. Like even any Vishaya, you can just be drinking a Coca-Cola, drinking a Pepsi. It has its experience, no doubt. But it is due to the Atma that experience is there, due to the Paramatma. That experience has its place in life, no doubt. But that experience is not the actual Akhanda Ananda. It is just a wave. It comes and goes, comes and goes. These are waves of experience. Okay, so that's what they are. And the Omkar helps us to come out of this. Again, the sadhana for today, one very simple sadhana before we do our closing mantra. One simple sadhana, when we speak the Omkar, is to bring that feeling inside the mind that Bhagavan is everywhere. God is in everything. Just that, it's just a feeling. It's just a thought. It's just a bhavna when we chant the Omkar. So if we chant the Omkar with this bhav, its power is even increased further. Its reach is increased further. Our life gets even better, and our raga and dvesha, they get diminished. They get obliterated by our intention within the Omkar. And within the Omkar, all the gurus are present. Omkar is Guru. It is Akshara Brahma and Parabrahma also. Both are inside there. All right, so with that, let's do the closing mantra. Then we will continue tomorrow into the next word of this mantra starting tomorrow. Om Dhyanamulam Gurur Murti Mantramulam Gurur Vakyam Pujamulam Gurur Padam Mokshamulam Gurur Kripa. Om Aim Rim Klim Chamundaye Viche Swaha. Om Durge Durge Rakshini Tha Tha Swaha. Om Aim Rim Klim Chamundai Viche. Om Aim Rim Klim Chamundai Viche. Om Aim Rim Klim Chamundai Viche Swaha. Om Am Kam Cham Tam Tam Pam Yam Sham Bim Dum Aim Bim Ham Ksham Dijagram Dijagram Trote Trote Diptam Kuru Kuru Swaha. Om Divilingaya Namaha, Urdhvalingaya Namaha, Anandalingaya Namaha, Dvadesh Jyotirlingaya Namo Namaha, Om Chandraya Namaha, Suryaya Namaha, Nakshatra Vigramate Namaha, Om Kalakantikataya Namaha, Om Navachakrangaya Namaha, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Shri Sadgurubhyo Namaha, Shri Paramagurubhyo Namaha, Om Ganatito Aksharam Brahma, Bhagavan Purushottamah, Jano Janandidam Satyam, Muchyate Bhavabandhanat. Om Hrim Swaha Shri Radha Krishna Arpanamastu.